This is all new Dating in the Dark. Is true love blind? Do looks really matter? Well, we've got 8 daters who are about to find out.
This week I've invited 4 girls and 4 guys to date in a pitch-black room.
Thank you. Thank you.
But in a brand new twist, one guy and one girl will get dumped before their very first date.
She's hot. Yeah, guide.
When the lights turn on, will they be turned off?
Are you thinking about meeting him?
I'm not sure.
Or will it be love at first sight?
I want the whole package, so let's hope he's fit.
Welcome to Dating in the Dark, the show that does exactly what it says on the tin. Living in the house behind me are 4 girls and 4 guys, all eagerly waiting to have some fun in the dark and hopefully find the light of their lives. So fingers crossed, let's go meet them.
My name's Mark, I'm 23 and I work as a stunt performer. In order to be a stunt performer, I had to train in a lot of areas: scuba diving, horse riding. I am a black belt in jiu-jitsu. I dabble in everything. I really like a fiery woman, someone who'll challenge me, and that's what's really important in a relationship.
I'm Moses, aged 26, from London. I own a media recruitment company. I don't have a beauty regime, but I shave my chest, I moisturise. I do love a pair of hair straighteners. I find it easy to approach women, but I really want to take it away from the superficial stuff and really get to know somebody for them.
My name is Sam, I'm 27 and I'm an airport manager based in North Wales. I usually go for high maintenance girls. I like to have an attractive girl on my arm, and it's important that people stare when I walk in through the door. I am a very competitive person. If I want something, I will do anything to get it.
My name is Simon, I'm 33 years old and I'm from London. Fitness is a big part of my life and I do like to keep in shape. I think I have an advantage over the other guys because I am taller than them and in better shape, and the girls will definitely feel that in the dark. I'm sophisticated and intelligent, and any girl that gets me is definitely lucky.
Living separately upstairs are our 4 lovely ladies.
My name is Kyla, I'm 23 years old and I'm from southwest London. My look is vintage inspired. Red nail varnish, red lips. It's a head-turning look. I'm a very romantic girl, so yeah, flowers, chocolates. If you like me, then that's what you need to do.
My name is Teresa, I'm 28 years old. I'm from a small town in Illinois. I usually do like to date guys who are a little bit athletic and sporty. I like somebody who has a little bit of fire in their belly. I'm the American girl next door, the girl that you can go out with, but you can take home to your mom as well.
I'm Katie, I'm 22, I live in northwest London. Dating in the dark should be really interesting for me. I usually go for a guy's looks, so I'll really be able to get to know them before I can see what they look like, which is, I think, a really good opportunity.
My name's Sophie, I'm 28 and I live in Manchester. A lot of people tend to assume that I'm a bimbo. It'll be a refreshing change being judged on my personality. I think I need to get a step ahead of the competition. I'm thinking the way I can do that is by kissing in the dark room. I'm a really good kisser.
So our love-hungry lads and lasses will spend the next 4 days living in this house. But before they start dating, it's time for me to meet them.
Hi, ladies.
Hello.
Welcome to Dating in the Dark.
Thank you.
Are you all excited to be here?
Very much so.
You're about to go in the dark room for your first date. You're going to meet the girls as a group. You've got to remember that first impressions are going to be crucial, so really go all out to impress the girls, all right?
We will.
I will explain more to you afterwards, but in the meantime, it's time to go and date in the dark. Good luck! Thank you! Enjoy!
Come on, boys.
Relax!
What the daters don't know is that 2 of them will be heading home straight after the group date.
This is really dark. I can't see a thing.
This is
Can you see a thing?
I can't see a thing.
Who's that?
The big
That's
man.
me.
That's you, Shannon.
Okay, I'm following Moses.
The darkroom is the only place our guys and girls will meet and date for the next 3 days.
Hello. Morning.
The darkroom was immense. I mean, it's just a black abyss, cave-like space.
My name's Moses. I'm a dolphin shaver.
Moses. Dolphins don't have any hair, mate.
Just joking.
It was funny. It was a good icebreaker just to kind of throw something random out there.
I'm Mark, and I run a theatre company. I'm also a freelance stunt performer.
I'd like to get to know Mark. Obviously, he needs to stay in shape for his job as a stuntman.
I do a lot of stage combat, but I also do a lot of martial arts, horse riding,
fantastic.
scuba diving,
Horse
stuff like that.
riding, that's really unusual for a bloke. I'm Kyla. I like to do lots of alternative things. Go to the theatre, go to cabaret bars.
The one that stood out for me was probably Kyla. I love going to the theatre just like she does.
My name's Simon. I run an educational company for the fitness industry. I'm a lecturer and a personal trainer. So I actually teach other people how to teach other people how to get fit.
The personal training is perhaps his selling point, but he did drop in that he teaches it as well. And that did put me off a little bit. I thought that Simon was the most appealing out of the 4 boys. He sounds intelligent, he sounds well-travelled.
I think there was a bit of competition between myself and Sam.
I've got a place in Spain, so I'm used out there 5-6 times a year.
Got a couple of places in Spain as well.
They all seem like some sort of action heroes fighting for the limelight.
Got a gym at home. I train 4 to 5 times a week.
I tend to go to the gym about 5-6 times a week.
I do a lot of flying. I've got a pilot's licence.
Dude, we might as well pack up and go home.
That's it, because that's what I want to do.
I wouldn't say I'm impressed by Sam being a pilot. I think it's great, it's an amazing skill to have, but I've never really been after a pilot.
Hey, I'm Sophie. I'm a cost lawyer from Manchester.
Sophie really stood out. We're both northerners. We're both professionals. She ticks my box.
Bring it on.
What are all your favourite authors?
Probably whoever wrote Goosebumps.
Kate said the last book she read was a children's book. That's a big no-no for me.
Or Where's Wally? I'm not so much drawn to Mark. I made a bit of a joke about Where's Wally, and I think that he probably found that really stupid, but I don't care.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Right, boys, how was that?
It was really good fun, actually.
Yeah.
It seemed really nice.
Any of the guys float your boats?
Sort of little bits and bobs that could keep me interested.
Okay. Do you remember earlier when I said to you first impressions count? I've got a little bit of news for you.
Oh, no.
Not all the guys are going to be staying. It's up to you to decide as a group which one you like the least. And we're going to go. You've got to send them straight home today. Not all the girls are staying. You've got 1 minute to decide which one of them you send straight home.
Mine was Kyla.
Kate, I've got Katie.
I've got Teresa.
What about Sam then?
Mark, Simon.
Simon or Moses.
Came across like a nice girl. Obviously, he likes a bit of a laugh.
I think he has quite a lot to say.
Would love himself a little bit, perhaps.
Maybe.
I would be upset not to meet her.
He's just not our first pick,
Yeah.
so I think we're just going to have to go with him.
Yeah.
Okay, boys, time's up. Have you made your choice?
Yes. Yep.
Have you come to a decision?
Yeah.
We have.
All right, then, well, if you think you've made the right choice, it's time to head off to the drawing room to find out. Off you go.
The girls are first to see who they've sent packing, but is their ideal man about to walk out the door?
I don't know if we did. It's a tough one, isn't it?
Yeah.
But we had to decide.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see, yeah.
I was slightly confused that the girls chose me to go. It is a pride thing. You know, I wanted to stay here to the end, but I have to accept what they wanted to do.
I feel so bad, but I think we made the right decision. He looked very sweet, he looked very cute, but
He looked like he
I
was...
think we've done the right thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
So most of the girls are happy with their decision, but will the boys feel the same when they see who they've ditched?
Yeah, this is not a good feeling. To pick someone that we may have liked.
Do you think it'll make a difference if she's hot?
Yeah, I would be gutted if she's hot.
When I walked out the door to leave, it wasn't very nice.
She looked nice, but yeah, I think we still made the right choice.
They'll regret voting me off. It's obviously their loss.
Absolutely. One man's loss is another man's gain. So with Katie and Sam gone, it's now time for the serious dating to begin. A little e-flirting between the boys and the girls, and everyone's raring to go. First up are Sophie and Mark.
I've chosen Mark because I quite like the stuntman job.
I'm going on my first date with Sophie. That's great.
Your job's fascinating.
Oh, I always feel quite embarrassed saying this because I'm just the kid who didn't grow up.
So you're the little boy that came running in all the time and he cuts and grazes.
Mark didn't really talk about many of his stunts. He seemed more interested in telling me about the work that he does at schools.
I dress up as a Viking, and I'm in full chainmail and axes, and I'm Devon Fitz-Eldwin, Viking warrior.
He was very animated.
You need to do a pat down.
Okay. Yeah.
I thought with all the exercise he does, he was going to be like the buff one. This is what I've been waiting to do.
All right.
Oh, okay. He wasn't particularly buff at all.
I feel like...
Were you expecting someone a lot more buff as a stunt performer? Sorry.
I seemed to be laughing non-stop, but I don't necessarily think it was at what he was saying, it was more at him.
Never ideal on a first date. Keeping his options open, Mark stays in the darkroom for a date with fellow lovey Kyla.
I'm really looking forward to it. We seem to share quite a bit in common. Should be good fun. We'll see what she's about.
So, Mr. Theatre Man.
Ah, yes.
Oh, yes.
And you, Miss Theatre Lady.
Yes, I am indeed, good sir.
There's a lot of theatrics going on. We got an accent competition. It was great.
So we're going to talk in Irish?
Oh, well, we could be Irish or we could be Russian if we wanted. Whatever we want. We could be doing a bit of Nikolai Gogol. She seemed really interested. Yeah, we sort of gelled a bit. It was good. It was a fantastic date. I think we should do it again.
I think we should. Take care.
Take care, good man.
Having theatre in common with Mark is not a tick for me because I'm trying to step away from that. It's too familiar.
Farewell, good fair maiden. I would definitely like to see Kyla again, but we'll see.
Next into the darkroom is Teresa.
I chose Moses for my first date because I felt like we might connect pretty well. All right, there's a seat. Okay, where's the salt?
How you finding it?
Quite funny, actually.
Yeah.
I had a nice little feel. You had some nice abs. Like, rudeness. Almost perfect type for me.
If there's one thing that you'd really want to know before.
What do I really want to know from you? I went blank. I think I'd want to know. The nerves took over a little bit, and it didn't really let my personality shine.
I tend to go for quite confident girls, so I'm not 100% sure. Is it a turn-off? I'm on the fence.
It was very nice to meet you.
Absolutely.
All right. I don't think the date went as well as I thought it could have been. I think if I had a second chance, you could get to know me a little bit more.
Hopefully there'll be no awkward silences for Simon and Kyla, who are next for a darkroom rendezvous.
I've chosen Simon. He is a personal trainer, so obviously he's athletic. Hello. How are you? I'm here. Oh, you're really tall. I do like tall-toned men. He's tall. The gym is such a great place to go and just...
It is. And what do you do when you go to the gym? Do you want to just sit back?
Yeah, sure. With Simon, there was a lot of physical contact, mainly instigated by him, actually.
I had a feel of Kyla in the dark. I think it was definitely important for me to find out what her shape was. Oh, that is nice. Nice. Go on, tense it, clench it. Oh, wicked.
It was quite comfortable. It didn't feel seedy. It didn't feel uncomfortable at all.
Oh.
See, I got a little kiss from Kyla on the date, and I kissed her back, and she really enjoyed it.
I would definitely like to see Simon again on another date. I think that would be a very good idea.
With just enough time to wipe the lipstick from his face, Simon heads back into the darkroom for his date with a slightly less enthusiastic Sophie.
My feeling towards Simon was initially massively turned off him, but I'm going to go in there with an open mind and give him a chance.
Nice to meet you.
Right.
Mwah.
She says she does go to the gym a lot, so I thought I'd better test it. I've got a challenge for you.
Oh, yeah?
How many press-ups can you do?
Press-ups?
Yeah.
As soon as someone challenges me, I just want to prove them wrong straight away. So it's like, right, let's go for it.
Let's see how many you can do.
Okay. 1.
Wait, you're not doing it.
3.
Oh, well done.
I don't think he was doing press-ups. I think he was too busy feeling me and checking that I was doing press-ups, which I actually quite liked. You just want to get down on the floor.
I just wanted to get down on the road.
Me and Simon ended up sort of going to kiss each other on both cheeks, but before I knew it, we were kissing.
We really sort of got on and connected.
Lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you. Bye.
Bye. I felt that between me and Simon there was definitely some sparks, and I would definitely like to explore that further.
Goodness, what a difference a date makes. So, Simon's made quite an impression on Sophie and Kyla. It's time for me to find out what's going on.
What's going on? What happened with Sophie? Tell.
That was so unexpected. I thought I'd give her a kiss on the cheek, and her lips happened to be there, but I didn't plan it at all. That was a shock.
Let's see what she has to say about that then, shall we? Sophie, what happened there?
I think he might have kissed me. Wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting to like him, but yeah, I did.
Does that change anything between you two?
If I get another date with him, I'd want to find out what it is he's after, or is he just playing all of his cards and seeing what he can get?
So, tomorrow, ladies, we've got your compatibility matches. It's going to be very interesting to see how this one turns out, don't you think?
Yeah, very.
Coming up next, the girls go all out to get Simon, Mark prepares for battle, and our first couple steps into the light, but will they like what they see?
How do you feel about getting to see her in the light?
I'm still kind of on the fence.
So far on Dating in the Dark, Teresa and Moses have faced the dreaded awkward silence. Thespian Mark wants Kyla to be his leading lady, but Kyla and Sophie both want a piece of Simon. This could get interesting. It's day 2 on Dating in the Dark, which means
it's time to reveal who the dater's perfect match is, according to science.
I would like to be compatible with Simon.
I'd like to be compatible with Simon.
One of us is going to be disappointed.
I'm hoping for Kyla, I must say, so...
I wouldn't mind, Kyla. But...
Yeah? Bit of a battle going on here.
Yeah, OK, well, we'll see.
with some healthy competition between the boys and girls, the compatibility results should come in useful. The test pairs up our daters with the person they are most similar to in areas such as values, open-mindedness and reliability. A score of 50% or above means the couple has a lot in common.
I'm really looking forward to the compatibility bit.
Kyla, this is hopefully me. I want Kyla.
It's between me and you.
Yeah.
Whoa! How are you feeling?
Not happy.
I felt really bad, but good at the same time.
Oh, there you go.
Yes, man.
Well done.
Sorry, Mark.
92%.
Whoa, there you go.
She might as well just be the female version of me. Mark was definitely gutted that I got Kyla because he's definitely into her.
Are you nervous?
I was very excited because I get my chance to show him a better side of me.
Wow. 78! Man!
I know she was nervous from our first date, so hopefully those shackles are off now, so...
You'll be fine.
Could be good.
Really?
Well, someone had to get him.
52. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
That's
what
about what you thought, eh?
I can't believe yours is 92 and I've got 52.
Well, let's get excited, ladies, and see if the science works.
Yeah, can't wait.
So the daters have been scientifically matched with their perfect partners, but now it's time to see if science equals chemistry.
The first couple to try out our little experiment is Simon and Kyla.
The fact that Simon was so smooth with the other ladies is a bit of a warning bell for me.
How do you plan to get around the whole having kissed Sophie?
I think I'm going to say that Sophie sort of jumped on me.
Very good.
Own up to it.
Hello.
Welcome.
When I entered the dark room for my date with Kyla, she did have issues that I kissed Sophie yesterday.
I'm not going to lie, I'm a bit put off by the other girls going, oh, you're so charming, and especially Sophie, since there was a bit of a smooch involved.
I was not expecting that at all.
Ah, see, she said that you kissed her.
She would say that. I'm not saying I didn't. No, but listen.
Oh, no. He was very quick to pass the buck.
I did not go in there thinking, right, let's have a smooch.
Okay. I like him more because he demonstrated that he felt bad. Whether it was genuine or not, who knows.
So now what do you think about me? So
I
you wouldn't
think
want to kiss me?
I'm going to hold back. Maybe that's your punishment.
I think that kissing Sophie on my first date has definitely blown it with Kyla. She is still interested, but now she's got this image of me of being a playboy.
See you, Kyla. Bye, take care.
Bye, you too, bye.
I'd definitely like to see Simon again. I'd be intrigued to see how he tries to claw back some brownie points.
I would like to see her again, but I did kiss Sophie yesterday, so I am torn between the two.
I said, well, you kissed Sophie. He said, oh, is that what she told you? Okay.
She was not happy about me kissing Sophie yesterday.
Did you say she was genuinely upset?
Well, yeah, I could tell she was upset, yeah.
The next compatible couple to test the theory is Teresa and Moses. And some chocolate eclairs.
You're going to feed me the cake, I'm going to feed you, but to make it interesting, you've got to try and do it from where I'm talking.
Okay.
Yeah? So start prodding me in the face.
It got a little carried away.
It's actually a food fight. I can't believe it. It was very, very funny. She's just really, really up for a laugh. Do you think you could carry me to the other side of the room?
Do you think I can carry you? Okay, yeah, come here. Get up on my back.
I jumped on her back, thought that would be quite good. See what she's made of.
1, 2, go.
She passed with flying colours. We're hugging a kiss on the cheek.
For you.
The date with Teresa went really well, actually. Came out feeling really positive about it.
I definitely feel that I've overcome my nerves. I feel like we are getting along and that we've both seen each other's playful sides, and I think that we are a potential match.
So, it seems the science does work. Finally, the compatibility test matched up Sophie and...
Devon Fitzeldwin, Anglo-Saxon.
also known as Mark.
I was pretty surprised to be matched up with Sophie. I didn't feel that we clicked that well on the first date, but we'll see. Hello?
Hello!
Hey, how you doing?
A suit of arms is a bizarre thing to bring into a date.
You fancy trying it on?
Let's think about that one. My head was going, no, don't put it on. And I just didn't want to. Is it heavy?
It's pretty heavy, it's made of steel.
She seemed pretty disinterested in it.
Oh my god, it's really heavy. I just wanted to take it off and tell him to go away.
Hold your arms above your head and it should fall off.
Okay.
Because the weight should just take it.
My compatibility date with Sophie was dull, dull, dull.
See ya.
I'll see you soon.
I don't think she felt that comfortable with me. I certainly didn't feel that comfortable with her. It wasn't great. Wasn't great.
Do I look like a girl who wears a suit of arms? No! Sum up my date with Mark. I don't really like Vikings.
So, guys, if you want a female, you need to lose the chainmail. It's just one final round of dates before the lights are switched on and our guys and girls get to see exactly who they've been dating. So, who will they choose for one last darkroom rendezvous? First up are Moses and Teresa.
Go on, cowboy.
Who both picked each other for their third and final date.
I really think that we click, and I'm really happy that he feels the same way.
Unbelievable. I'm the first one in.
Yeah, no, not really.
Oh my god!
It was a good opening, I thought.
Oh my god. Right, it was a great start. She was very bubbly, she was very nice. So for the light reveal,
Yeah.
are you going to want to see me?
I kind of want to see you. I think I'd like to put a face with the person. I'm excited about Moses. I do want to see him in the light, and I want to see where we can go on from here.
Still, I'm not sure if there's a spark there, so it might come down to what she looks like. I will see you shortly.
Oh, yeah.
It seems I'll see you very shortly.
Next up is Mark, who wants to meet Kyla one last time in the dark.
I know that we're going to have fun, but if he's intending on wooing me, I don't think it's going to happen.
I feel like you have something in your hand.
I do. I have a bunch of flowers for you. I thought I'd play the gentleman.
It did make me kind of feel a bit like, oh, it's a shame I'm not attracted to him.
So I'm your second choice, or am I your third choice?
Yeah, I am sorry. I feel sort of chemical thing with Simon.
Oh, well, there you go.
Well, you know, you never know.
She made it abundantly clear that she was far more interested in Simon. I really appreciated that sort of upfront honesty. I just enjoyed the time I spent with her.
Goodbye, my friend.
Bye.
Bye.
So whilst Mark licks his wounds, Kyla gets on with getting her man and invites Simon into the darkroom one last time.
When I first walked into the darkroom for my date with Kyla, she made me feel very welcome.
You make me feel really relaxed.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, what is it about me that makes you feel relaxed?
I don't know, you've got this...
Do you mind if I put my hand there?
Not at all.
I just find it quite warm.
Yeah, that's...
So, I asked you last time, would you like to kiss me? And you said, no.
I said maybe.
Oh,
and I
right.
picked my words carefully.
So has that changed now?
Why don't you check and see?
I wanted to kiss her just to see what she would be like. So I thought, OK, this is my chance.
If something feels natural and something feels right, then you shouldn't hold back.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm going.
Bye.
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 Stop kissing me. I think I've probably blown my chances with Sophie because Kyla is undoubtedly going to go back and say that she kissed me.
So, did we see a little bit of a lipstick smudge going on?
Let's meet Simon.
Uh-oh. Sophie summons Simon straight back to the darkroom.
Maybe I'm going to have to raise the stakes again and up my game a little bit.
So what are you wearing today?
I'm wearing a dress today.
Wow.
I've got my legs out.
Do you mind if I put my hand on your shoulder?
No, of course not. He seemed to feel quite a sort of chemical draw towards me. Oh, do you know what? You've just got me in my special place.
Where's your special place?
You know
I'm going back.
that one little place actually makes you...
When I was kissing her neck, she really enjoyed that and was not afraid to sort of show that she enjoyed that.
We seemed quite drawn to each other, and he definitely wasn't thinking about Kyla at the time.
He's very easy to talk to, isn't he?
Very easy, yeah.
Did you kiss him again?
There was a bit of a smooch.
Ooh. So, Kyla, how do you feel now?
I do feel a little bit disappointed, but again, unsurprised.
I think he's a classic player.
I think he is.
He knows what he's doing.
I've had 2 really great dates. Kyla is deep. She's not afraid to wear a heart on her sleeve. Sophie has a good body. She knows what she wants. She's intelligent. I don't know who I want to see in the light reveal. I'm going to have to sleep on it.
The moment of truth has finally arrived. After days of getting to know each other in the dark, our daters must now choose that one special person they want to see in the light.
It's all boils down to this now.
The light reveal is very important to me because I really want to know who I've been kissing in the dark.
Getting to know someone in the dark is really bizarre. Being able to see that person could completely change everything.
Can the daters look beyond looks? It's time to turn on the lights. First up are Teresa and Moses.
What would you consider a turn-off when you saw him in the light?
His smile, that would be kind of either a really turn on or it could really turn me off.
So, Teresa's been the one for you all the way through. How do you feel about finally getting to see her in the light?
I'm still kind of on the fence. If she's really, really hot, then it might just push me to go, yeah, definitely, let's go for a date.
The daters can't talk during the light reveal or see each other's reactions.
Going in to see Moses was a big moment for me. Everything has been building up to this point.
Wow, I mean, standing there in the dark, your heart is literally pounding, like you can hear it yourself, just your heart, boom, boom, boom. You know, having now seen her, I must admit, she looks a lot worse than I expected. I think I've got some thinking to do.
Just see Moses in the light reveal?
Yes.
What did you think?
I'm not sure. The way he seemed just seemed a little bit arrogant, or maybe a little cocky. Not the fun, friendly guy that I had met in the dark.
Are you thinking about meeting Moses?
Well, He is attractive and he does look nice. I want to be 100% when I make any decisions.
Coming up next, I give smooth operator Simon a grilling. 4 more daters face the light. But will Kyla and Sophie like the look of their ladies' man? So far, smooth operator Simon has seduced Kyla and Sophie in the dark. But will his looks match up to his charm when the lights come on? And stuntman Mark is still keen on Kyla. Can his looks save him from a fall? It all comes down to this: the light reveal. After dating Kyla in the dark for the last 2 days, Mark is about to see her for the very first time.
I've chosen to see Kyla in the light reveal. Unfortunately, none of the girls have asked to see me in the light. They seem to be rather smitten with Simon and his rather roguish charm ways.
I find it really flattering that Mark wants to see what I look like, but I'm pretty sure that it won't change my mind.
So you had a great first date with Kyla, but then not such a great final date. She went on to kiss Simon. Has that changed the way you feel about her at all?
It hasn't changed my feelings towards her at all. I'd like to meet her outside the room and maybe go somewhere, do something. That'll be what I'll be going for.
The tension in the room was unbearable. And knowing that he was just across the room, I didn't expect to be as nervous as I was.
I obviously have no way of telling how Kyla responded to seeing me in the light reveal. If she changes her opinion based on what is observed, that's great.
Kyla, what were you thinking?
Mark surprised me because he had the type of physique that I actually quite like, not too muscly.
Are you attracted to him at all?
He's so sweet, but just again, no attraction there for me.
So it's all over for Mark and Kyla. But ever-popular Simon now gets his chance to shine in the light.
OK, before you go into your light reveal, I want to know, you kissed Sophie on your first date, but then you went and kissed Kyla. And then on your final date, you kissed Sophie again. What is going on?
Well, I'm here to find out if someone is compatible with me. So I kissed Kyla and I kissed Sophie to see if there was any chemistry between both of us.
And they went for that?
And they went for that.
So who are you choosing to see then today?
I've decided to choose Sophie for the light reveal. I think that's someone that I could be attracted to.
I'm excited at the fact that Simon's chosen to see me over Kyla, but I want the whole package, and looks is part of that package, so let's hope he's fit.
Before the light came on, I was extremely nervous. That was actually the most nervous I've been. I was sweating, my heart was racing. It was horrendous.
You didn't look very happy in that light reveal. What was going on?
I'd built it up in my own mind that he was a certain way, and I was expecting fireworks to go off inside, and it didn't happen.
I would give her maybe 8 out of 10. Kyla will have to look absolutely stunning to beat Sophie in terms of looks.
Not put off by his player behaviour, Kyla has chosen to see Simon in the light.
So Simon hasn't picked to see you in the light reveal? Are you surprised by that?
Nope, I don't trust him.
But you still kissed him.
I did still kiss him.
So would you do it again?
That would be 100% dependent on what he looked like in the light.
So now it's all boiling down to this then?
Yes.
At the moment, Sophie's just edging it, but if Kyla's fitter than Sophie, that could change everything.
My immediate reaction was, I actually kissed him. Attractive, but not my type.
Wow, she looks very good looking, very elegant. I was not expecting her to look like that.
So having seen both Kyla and Sophie, are you pleased with what you saw?
Yeah, for sure. I thought they were so different. Very attractive, both of them, but like chalk and cheese. Couldn't compare them.
Do you think you'll meet at least one of the girls?
I want to meet one of them, I just don't know which at the moment.
Coming up next, has Simon lost his touch with the ladies?
I really don't know which way it's going to go at the moment.
And will Moses part the sea of love to meet Teresa?
After several dates and getting to know each other in the dark, our daters have finally seen who they've been dating. So did the face fit, or have 10 seconds of light killed all the chemistry? It's decision time.
If they're still interested in their partner, the daters will go to the drawing room. However, they won't know if their partner is already there waiting for them, or if they'll even turn up at all. If they've seen enough and are no longer interested, the daters will walk out the front door, leaving their partner behind. After dating Kyla and seeing her in the light, Mark has finally come to a decision.
I'd definitely date someone like Kyla. Unfortunately, she made her opinions perfectly clear in that she wanted to go with Simon. So we've reached an impasse, as it were. Everyone's got to make their final choice, and I'm feeling good about it. If it wasn't for Simon, I think things would certainly be different with Kyla. But I'm happy to walk out of here with the experience I've had. I met a really nice girl, had a great time with her, and she chose someone else, which I don't blame her for at all, so I'm happy to call it a day.
I am going to put it on the line and go and meet Moses. We had too much in common to throw it away over a first impression. We should really give it a shot.
Deciding whether or not to meet Teresa has been really, really difficult. I've been thinking about it all night. There's some huge pluses to Teresa. She is just a really nice girl. A couple of things I'm a little bit uncertain of, so now that I've slept on it, I'm still a little bit unsure about what I really want to do moving forward.
When I was waiting for Moses, my emotions were a little bit everywhere, and I just kind of kept going in between both doors, between the outside door and the drawing room door, trying to see which one he'd enter into. I really feel clearly now. Moses and I really hit it off. He really made me feel comfortable on our second and third date. The best case scenario is that we make a go of it and we date and we see what happens from there and we can have a relationship.
I don't think there could be a potential relationship between me and Teresa. You know, great girl, got along with her well, but to be honest, I think, you know, she's quite far away from the type that I normally go for. Going through this process, I suppose looks do matter, and on top of that, I just didn't feel there was a spark between us.
Teresa.
Hi, Sarah.
Are you okay?
Well, it's his decision and it's his loss.
So how do you feel about Moses now he's walked away?
I was going on his personality and who I thought he really was, and maybe he isn't the fun guy that I actually met in the dark.
Well, I'm sorry you didn't find love here, but hopefully you'll find it out there. Come on.
Next, it's decision time for Kyla.
I have had a lot to think about. Simon was able to see both Sophie and I in the light reveal. It's meant that Sophie and I are head-to-head for his attentions, and now we have to see what's going to unfold. I never thought that I would fall for someone like Simon. He's a bit of a womanizer, and I don't know whether or not I feel comfortable with getting to know somebody who has that quality. But we were so compatible. I was so drawn to him. It was a really intense feeling. I've made my mind up. It wasn't an easy decision to make, but I know what I want, and it's not him. I've decided to walk away from Simon. I am leaving Dating in the Dark a singleton, but there's somebody out there for me, and I'm going to keep searching for them.
With Kyla gone, that leaves just Sophie and Simon to decide.
I chose Sophie over Kyla because during our final date we had a very passionate kiss. I really like Kyla, but Sophie edged it just for her passion. I would like to meet Sophie. I'm going to play my cards and see what happens. Who knows, she might not actually be attracted to me at all.
I've had a lot of thinking to do. We had some amazing chemistry, but if he's willing to go on one date and kiss a girl and then go on another date straight after and kiss another girl, can he do that in real life? I really don't know which way it's going to go at the moment.
Waiting in that room, that's the most nervous I've been for a long, long time. Normally I'm very cool and calm, but I was just thinking all the time, what if she walks out the front door? Before this experience, I didn't think I'd fall for someone like Sophie, but having met her, we may have a future. If Sophie doesn't show up, I will be very upset, but it's like anything in life, you've got to play the game if you want to win it.
You're already here. It was good to finally sort of see Simon and be able to sort of give him a quick kiss in the lights.
I'm so glad you're here. I was so relieved.
I expected you to walk out, actually.
Were you?
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
I'm very pleased that my instincts about Sophie were right, because having met her, I think I've made the right decision.
Well done, guys.
Hi.
Hello. Wow, you guys have been on quite a journey to get to this point. You pleased?
Yeah, very happy.
Yeah.
So guys, I think you make a fantastic couple. Good luck, and we'll see you again soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's very early to say if we can start a relationship, but from what we've done so far, I don't see why we can't.
There's definitely an attraction there. I'm looking forward to going out on a date with him. There could definitely be more kissing, but in the light this time.
So the love triangle transformed into a happy twosome. Stay tuned to find out what happened next with Simon and Sophie. See you next time.
At the moment, they're not looking good.
I only met Sophie once after the show, and it has fizzled out since then.
He recently sent me an email and I haven't had a chance to get back to him yet.
There certainly wasn't a lot of interest on her part.
I don't think this is going to be the first date in the dark wedding.
We're definitely not boyfriend and girlfriend.